They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13.
That makes the score Colorado 35, West Virginia 13.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start. West Virginia has it in the offense, ready to go to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. From the gun, the ground game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Quick completion on the out. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets a block.
I'll take it out of the way.
They were playing with fire.
Get out of
and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Oh, drag him. Drag him.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Fires to the wide out.
We go. Hold on.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll put this this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Finds a little space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
That pick. Let's go. Let's go.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third
Hey,
quarter,
what's up, Tux?
was really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
I think my stream was messing up
They're
earlier.
going to be in passing situations. They're coming
Oh,
from behind.
oh.
They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get
You got your win, though. Bounce back win.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense.
Take Marshall out. I think he already down there got the yards.
Balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead.
Breaks into the open.
I don't want nobody take him out of.
Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Take him
This
out.
guy's been so much fun to watch
Chris.
all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him. With that last play, now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
He wants to change this route.
All right, there we go. Yeah. Glad to see that, man. Got 5-2 now.
Let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Good for the Big Ten.
One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Come back.
Got a might play. I've a trying to get out of him. Oh, he's been. I keep, especially if we trying to make a.
They go back to work with a first down in the final
Get in there.
minute of this one. Power football with the run. Makes the tackle right
Rick.
at the 21-yard line.
Rick.
Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, they cannot get. What are these receivers think?
On first down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Bad.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down.
What's
after a
that?
solid return.
We're gonna have to hit the transfer portal hard for person. Right now, the shooting board ain't looking too good for us. Especially wide receiver position, like a 3-star gym.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Last drive ended with an interception. possession, and they can't afford to have that happen again. He'll start this drive going to the air. Fires deep on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time
completing 4 quarters in case he ate the outside.
And they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what
there we go. Way to take on the pulling guard. Way to take on safety.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. And the problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football. But it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
On 4th down, looking to pass.
Good shit. Good pressure. Good pressure. Filmers, that's actually freshman.
Taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense
he is an elite player.
In the clutch right here because you're trailing, they can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got him. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Feel that. Feel the edge. Feel it.
Leaves it with the running back.
Damn. I can't block. I still feel like we 2 classes away. In the ball, I really want to play with the guys.
Ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Intercepted to stop the threat. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not.
Hey, what's good, bro? Hey, I always go back
down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Try out the freshman. Not him.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive
They
into
are
that playbook. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
If we can get a
They'll snap this
cover
from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking left. Complete on the comeback. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
I'll tell you, if you're going to throw it to the perimeter of the field against zone coverage, you've got to have really good anticipation at quarterback, and you saw it there. He threw that before his guy had even turned around. Accurate throw. They're able to make the play and get the 1st down.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Get a picks.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job
Get a picks.
tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
There we go. Good defense.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They just haven't been able to get
Doc,
much
they
going in
still
this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's
Damn.
complete to the right. They make
On 13, you gotta make a play on that.
short of the first down.
Adam.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Can't afford to nobody on
Looks
D.
as if we have an injury on that last
That was
play,
a
and we'll take
bit
break
better
to check
linebacker.
him out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Finds a tight end. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire playbook.
Man, it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
And the Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10.
The defense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Oh,
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch.
damn.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
These 3rd downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this 3rd down.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could
Been a
tell
warning.
ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
The Mountaineers are threatening on 1st and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. Bringing the heat. Touchdown, West Virginia. Quick strike through the air for the score. And he makes the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why... the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop him.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Might be changing the route. Shotgun snap on third down. Back open in the middle. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
He ran into his own man.
Incompletion on third down.
Powerful.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Echoes can't really do much.
On more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sit.
Hopefully we can sign a couple guys out.
All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them
We
earn
haven't
everything
the
rest this way.
all this
And we looking pretty good.
crazy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
Defense playing a bail technique. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
My next user is TC.
26 seconds left on the clock. And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10.
What do you
To the air on first down.
think is
Makes the grab.
what we
Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. One touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
1st down, West Virginia.
Dang. I think my next week in 2 weeks got TC.
Smugness from this coaching staff, and these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder.
I got BYU, Nick. Our receivers. Like DeVito. I had the Alice, especially. Really good. I end up. I appreciate it. Big play Eddie last year. Got West. Gave him that. They ain't gonna be hungry. Left on Kansas. Eddie. Hey, I know if he in that game, nice look. Big one. Probably